All right, I'm back with another video here in my garage, and I've finally got some free time to where I can actually work on my garage art engine. So I think this will be part three. But today I'm just going to be concentrating on just removing as many parts as I can um, within the next couple hours. So I won't be able to clean anything. I did try to clean something I think it's been around a couple weeks now, the side cover for the gearbox where it covers the differential in there. So I pulled that out and I started cleaning it with a microhone. And then one thing I realized is the O-ring it was still on there. There's a giant O-ring that runs all the way around it that seals it as you slide it in to cover the differential. Well, that O-ring had deteriorated, and then when I started blasting, I didn't realize it was actually breaking apart, and it actually clogged the machine up. So now I have to take that machine apart and try to figure out where it's clogged up at. So I won't be able to clean anything today, but so we're just going to be concentrated on taking some parts off. So what I'm going to be doing today is, I tell you what, let's go ahead and start first with the back here. Since I've already got the gearbox removed, what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and get this clutch assembly taken off, and then we'll just go from there, just random stuff off the engine. So one thing I do like about this is it's got the 6 fastener ring gear for the starter. When I did have my 360, when I did the clutch, this was one of the things I did upgrade. The one that I had it had only 3 fasteners holding it in, and they were prone to cracking and actually will actually come apart and whip around and just cut right through the gearbox like butter. So let me see if I can find the picture online, and then I'll post it right here. And as you can see, it's pretty dangerous when that thing comes apart like that. I was scared it was going to do that, so I went ahead and upgraded it, even though the one that I had looked fine. And but yeah, that's pretty nice that this one has the 6 fastener one. So let me go ahead and take the ring gear off, and I'll be back. Okay, so fasteners are out and ring gear is off. That's a 5mm hex drive. I think it's an M6. It's a 1.0 thread pitch for those fasteners there. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and remove all these fasteners here and pull this clutch assembly apart, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the clutch disassembled here, assembly. And we'll start off right here. The flywheel, I mean, I don't see anything that looks abnormal. It's going to be hard to, I mean, it's got, usually you would check for if it's been chattering or it's got some hot spots in it. But, I mean, the whole thing was hot because it was in a fire. So you can't really tell if it was anything abnormal with the clutch before the fire. But I do see some surface rust here from some water and stuff. But nothing abnormal. And then let's see here. There's a bearing in there, and actually that turns really nice. Yeah, the bearing didn't get affected there. The clutch actually doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, it got hot right here. Let me see. Let's check out the other side. Yeah, but I mean, it actually looks pretty good from what I can see. I don't see anything abnormal on it. So that looks pretty good. And then let's check out the pressure plate here. Like again, it looks, I don't see anything abnormal. I mean, there is some surface rust here, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad to me. It looks pretty good, actually. Okay. And these fasteners are 5mm hex drive. It's a M6 with a 1.0 thread pitch for these right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get these bolts out for this flywheel. See if I can get this pull off, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the flywheel off. Here it is, and let's look at the back side. Oops. Don't see anything abnormal. Looks pretty good. Got some weight to it. And here's this plate that goes right there. And here's your fasteners. This is M10 1.25 thread pitch. When I removed these, I went ahead and crisscrossed them as I removed them. Okay. Also, when I took the clutch off, once I took that ring gear off, You had all those fasteners that went around the clutch. I just kind of loosened them up a little bit at a time, just worked my way around. It took a couple times around, and then finally when it was all loose, I went ahead and took all the fasteners out. Okay, but yeah, this back of the block doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty good back here. I don't see anything melted or anything like that, and the seal looks pretty good. Man, I want to take this off so bad. I want to see what's inside here. I know I shouldn't. I should wait, but man, I might want to pull that off, but I think we'll wait. All right, so all right, this is done here. I think what I'm going to do now is I might work my way up this way here. So probably, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Just a mess. Probably, my glove here. Might try to, I think I can get this piece off here. This pipe for the heat exchanger here. Let me see if I can get to the fastener. Okay, I think I can get to the fasteners there. Let me try and get this out. I'll try to pick some of this stuff out of the way here. I'm not really worried about anything falling into holes because, as you can see here, look, there's stuff all in here. Look at that. So there's stuff already inside the cylinder heads and stuff. So, but I'll try to pick up some of this big stuff here, and then we'll take this out, and then I'm going to remove this heat exchanger. There's the 2 clamps here, and then we'll pull this boot off. I do have some extra boots laying around somewhere, and then I think I have another heat exchanger too. So let me pull this out and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the pipe out. Goes to the heat exchanger. Looks to be in good condition still. There's a temp sensor right there. Yeah, looks pretty good still. Okay. And the clamp it turned really easy. It wasn't locked up. I'm surprised. Clamps are still nice. There's the boot. There's another clamp that goes in the heat exchanger. Okay, I don't know. There's some pieces I pulled out of there. And these are the fasteners for the heat exchanger pipe right there. 10 millimeter M8. 1.25 thread pitch. One of the studs actually came out, it seized up, so I'll have to get that, see if I can get that off there. Okay, so I ran into an issue getting the heat exchanger out right here. You can see the end of it there. The line that goes through here, see it? It's got all this aluminum that's encased the line. I can't get it out, so I'm going to have to remove this right here. I don't know. We'll see what I can do with it. And I might be able to get a screwdriver here, get an old screwdriver, stick it here, maybe tap it with a hammer and try to pry this up and work my way this way. Let's see what I can do. Let me see here. I was going to try and take this out next. There's 3 fasteners here. One here, one here. There's one there. It's kind of buried, though. Let's see. Yeah. See, I bought a tool, and it's like a die grinder, electric one, a really nice one actually. And then I'm waiting on the bits, so the bits are going to be here, so I can go in here and start cleaning all this up to try and get some of these fasteners. It won't be here till tomorrow, so I'm going to have to try. Until then, I'm going to have to try and make do with trying to knock some of this stuff out. So let me see if I can remove some of this stuff. You can see I kind of cleaned it up a little bit here. And then I know I said it earlier, I really didn't care about dropping stuff in here, but you know what, I probably shouldn't have said that. I really do kind of try to limit what falls down in these holes and stuff. Okay. So, but these look pretty good. There's a little bit of trash in there, but okay. So let me see if I can get this removed here so I can get this out, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got most of this area home. I'm trying to get my glove on. I was trying to pull it. I'd like for y'all to see what I'm doing, but I can't do it by myself. I can hold this. So basically, it looks to me like when the aluminum melts, you might have some of it might puddle here, and then you might have another part that melts top and it puddles. But I try to hit it in between. You can see where it's stacked. I can't really see it much here, but the puddles are stacked on top of each other. I try to get between them. I can start breaking the layers apart, and that's what I've been doing here, is slowly just started peeling it back. And then I've gotten some of this, you can see here, it's actually started to break loose. A lot of this is glass though. It's getting everywhere, but I try to, here, let me see. I try to take a little bit out. I hit the vacuum right here. Come through. Try to get what I can. Okay. Try to clean it as I go a little bit. Okay. And then I've slowly started peeling my way back. You can see what I'm dealing with. Same thing with here, just slowly start peeling my way back, but I got back. Then you see what I do is that then I run into another issue with more layers that melt down in here. These, I don't know how I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna have to grind those out. But see, you can see it's kind of loose. Let's see here. You can see that, it kind of moves around. So, same thing with this here. Let me see here. So I've got this. Boy, that thing is in there. I just have to be careful because a lot of this is glass and it's very sharp. Yeah, I wish you could see me kind of beating this thing up. But I have to be careful too because I don't want to damage the block, because I'm in here and I'm just trying to be careful where I'm prying at because I don't want to, like I said, start gouging this all up. And then once I get this area, once I clean it, then you're going to see a bunch of, heavy gouges. But now at least, look at that. Now I can get to this fastener here. So that's looks like it's kind of working for me here. So I kind of start from here and I kind of work. Now what I'll probably do is take this off here and it might give me access to some of this stuff that's puddled up in here and I can start digging from underneath and then slowly prying up and then just try to kind of work my way this way. Hopefully that's the plan anyway, but at least I got this big piece up here. So what I'll do, there's probably some wires in there. Well, there is some wires. You can see it right here. Let me see here. Probably some wires that are melted in here, and that's why it's not really coming. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Wow, yeah, there was like a hose in there. Wow, that's a pretty big piece right there. Look at that. Okay, let me get the vacuum real quick. So, go in here. It's getting there. Okay. There's a bolt from the axle there. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit. You can see what I'm doing here. So I'll pick through a little bit, vacuum it up, pick a little bit, vacuum. But there's a bolt from the axle. I need that. Okay, keep that there. Now we got this hose kind of, there it goes. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually, I think I got it now. Let me see if I can pull this through. Okay, here we go. I don't want to breathe this stuff either. Uh-oh. The line's still hooked on here. Let me see what we got. Ugh. Okay, we got a clamp here. Okay, but at least I think I can get this to come out now. Let me see here. Wow. I took the clamp loose. Okay, there it goes. Oh, there's another line over here. I forgot about that one. There it goes. Okay. So this one's in there too. Okay, well, wow, look at that. Wow, I got some really good access now. Let me clean this. Okay. Got an itch in my eye. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of access in there. Look at that now. Okay. So now I just got to get this out. Okay, let's see. So this hose is trapped. There's a bunch of aluminum here, so I can start. Oh wow, that made a little bit of access there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm stuck right here right now. Let me. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do here. I need to get this out. That'll give me some room. Okay, let me get this out. I'm gonna try and tap on this right here and see if I can knock this. Well, let's see if I can do it. Here, let me try to do it. It's gonna be hard, but I was gonna use it. See if it might come. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit. A little bit off there. Let's see, it's just barely. Okay, that's pretty solid there. What's this piece here? Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? It's almost. Let me follow. Let me get this switch over here. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. Whew, there we go. All right. She is out. Now I just got to pull this lines through. So I'm going to do that now. Let me get this out of the way. Get these lines entangled here. And then put this out of the way. Well, actually, here. Let me just give you a better look at this. In case you wanted to see this before I take it. And that's what the heat exchanger looks like. Okay. I believe this is brass. It's pretty, really heavy. But I think it's brass. I could be mistaken, but all right. It's really heavy. Okay. Let's take a look in here. Yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, so now what I'll do is, let me try to get this. I'll clean this up some more here. Probably go ahead and take this off. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and pull this oil pressure sensor off here. Let's get a big wrench, put it on there. Take this off, because once I get this off, it's going to be probably a little bit harder to take this off. So I'll take this off now because I have to get another one and put it on there. I think I might have an old one somewhere around here. And then, okay, let me get busy and I'll be back. Okay, what I did was I went ahead and got that oil pressure sensing unit out right here. Actually, it was pretty much loose, just turned it out. And then took the fasteners out here, 13 millimeter. It's a M8 1.25 thread pitch nut right here. One thing is with this one right here, when I put the socket on here, it was short. When I went to take it off, the socket was hitting on the bottom of here and it was jamming up. So what I had to do was just kind of loosen it up. These I took off, they wasn't hitting, so just got to be careful with the socket catching under here. So then I had to just loosen it up and turn it with my finger to get it off. So let me see here. Okay, it's up. Okay, and then I'll keep this note right here. Okay, yeah, maybe the water was just trapped and I couldn't get it out, but I still think the cylinders got water in them, or did, probably rusted all up. But we'll get to that soon, I guess. And then what I did was, before then, I went ahead and removed, you see the wiring harnesses, I got them pretty much out of there. So just a bunch of, I know there was over here, they're held on by these 10 millimeter nuts right here, on here and here. And then just took those off. And then this one harness on this side actually goes down, wraps down around, and goes down. There's another, I think there's one other nut that's holding it on down there. There could be another one, I can't remember. I know there's a little 10 millimeter bolt on right above the alternator that holds it, and then it comes down and goes to the alternator itself. So pulled that out. That's all right here. Man, it's a mess. Okay, and then you can kind of see we got really good access down here. So, and then I was working on this with screwdriver here. We're getting prying this up, and you see the layer. This is one of the layers here. See, so I got it. Let me see how loose that is. Okay, there's a good piece coming out of there. And then let me see if I can get this. I'll see if I can do it while holding the camera here. Wow, that is on there. Wow. Slowly work it here. Okay, there we go. We got something. Okay, just carefully, just get it. Come on, baby. Kind of push it this way. So I'm trying not to tear the block up. I don't want to scar it up too bad. Okay, I think we got something here. Okay, there. Oh, yes. Wow. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we got a pretty good collection down here. Okay. And then some more big pieces here. Okay. Looks like a knock sensor there. Under there probably. Let me see. Okay, this is a pretty big solid piece right there. I don't know. That thing looks pretty, and it wraps around here too, so man, it looks like it's moving a little bit though. Yeah. See if I tap on it. If I have my two hands, I'll get this sucker off. That's pretty solid. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to put the camera down, looks like, and get to it. Okay. Let's see this little piece here. Yeah, see how it's puddled up? See the layers? Sometimes I can get between these layers, kind of tap in between them and start breaking them off. A little bit at a time, just work my way down. But, like I said, then you got stuff like this, like the other side, see? It's actually loose, but it's just, I mean, how am I supposed to get that out? I'll try to pull it out, but most likely I'll probably have to grind that out. And, okay, so what now? Okay, let me get the vacuum and clean some of this up. You can see all the glass. Let me see here. Yeah, there's just glass everywhere in here. Yeah, you can see some pretty big. Here's what this is. Okay, some plastic. Okay. Wow, look at this. Okay. Hit up the vacuum again. Yeah, never thought you'd be watching a video of some guy vacuuming his engine, right? Okay. All right. Wow, that looks pretty good back there. We're making some headway, slowly but surely. Wow. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, so you got this big puddle right here. Okay, we're getting some action done here. So, wow, it looks way better. Okay. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. What's hard is I got to get to that nut right. You saw me kind of grind it. I had like a cordless Dremel. Let me see if I can blow this up. Been working my way through there to get to that nut. So I got it exposed now, but see, it's kind of catching on the stud, but it'll be all right. But this is, it's really, that sucker's not budging at all. And if I can just get to that one, oh, and this one right here is kind of covered up too. It's right there. Gotta get this out of here. Man, if it wasn't for those two, I could take this off this side of the intake. Oh, here. Yeah, I could get this side of the intake off here. Thought about just taking a Sawzall and I can just cut it right here and just remove this. And then it'll give me better access to get inside here. I mean, I got pretty good access now though, but yeah, let me see here. You see that one, that's gonna be a little bit tough, but okay. This is probably the hardest part, is gonna be getting this intake off, because all this stuff puddled up here, and then getting to the bolts for the head with, you know, stuff melted in here. So, all right, so I think that we're going to go ahead and stop this video here, and then I got to start cleaning up all this mess. I got to get it cleaned up here, and then mop these floors up real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll make the next video. Is this thing blurry or something? And then what I'll do is I'll get this uploaded so somebody can, if they want to check this out real quick, and then we'll start working on the front on the next round, and we'll start taking stuff off over there. But I'll try and yeah, sometimes I just kind of, we got this a little bit done here, and I'll just go to another area and just come back later to this, because like I said, some of this we have to grind out, and I don't have the tool right now. It'll the bits. So as soon as I get those in, I can come back and start working on this. So yeah, let's go ahead and end it here, and then we'll come back and we'll start working on the front. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.